I'm out of here.
He took my advice. He just ran away. Oh, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? No. Oh, what, dude? Yeah, go to jail, bro. Go to jail! Alright, today I wanted to watch this video, infiltrating an island LGBTQ pride event, because I've never been to a pride event, and, you know, I'm hearing all these things as to what's happening there. There's all these rumors going down, and I just want to see what's actually going down, so I wanted to watch this video where this guy infiltrates the back lines. Just straight up heterosexual espionage, and, you know, giving us that insider knowledge. The dude's shirt says real talk, so I have no reason not to trust him, but anyways, I'll link the original video in the description if you want to watch it yourself, but we're going to take a look at this today. Before we do, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and let's get into it.
Pride Month and an offshore island. Two words you never want to hear in the same sentence together. I of course want to get a glimpse into what's really going on at Pride Island. However, typically straight cis white males like myself aren't welcome at recruitment.
Bro, what? What is Jeffrey doing in the background like that? Is this meta irony? I assume it is, right? That's so funny. Imagine how many comments he gets about that. Like, dude, why do you have Jeffrey Epstein just hung up there? I guess that picture didn't hang itself.
We're not trying to recruit.
I mean, events like this. So how do we blend in? Well, first, we gotta get into character. We're going undercover to expose the secrets of what's really going on at an LGBT Island Pride event. We've all seen Twitter lately. Will there actually be kids at this event? Will we get caught?
Why are you grabbing the camera?
You don't get to use that footage and take advantage of LGBTQ people.
We're not taking advantage of anyone. Will they be trying to hide what's going on?
He is Satan,
No, it doesn't
and
mean that.
he
It doesn't mean that.
respects his son's pronouns.
Whoa, what on earth? What do we, dude, what the hell is even this? Dude, he's growing grays and he's wearing the Satan drip. Come on, bro. You're getting old. You're getting to that age where you gotta consider your own mortality, and you're siding with the devil. You're siding with eternal damnation. Nah, bro, couldn't be me. Bro, you don't get that much time to repent, you know, and you're taking the devil's side. That's kind of crazy in my opinion. The shirt doesn't even go hard. Like, if you're gonna be satanic, it has to at least look cool. Like, what is this? This shit looks like it was made on, like, Shein or something. Well, this is ass. Like, imagine being a Satanist and also not having drip. Like, that's absurd. Like, you're taking 2 L's there. Also, his shirt is kind of like a self-own, you know? It's like Satan respects pronouns. It's like, yeah, Satan also respects, like, murderers and, like, the worst people ever. But hey, if all it takes is him being like, hey, I'm Satan, what are your pronouns? I mean, if that's all it takes for him to win you over, then maybe that's where you belong. Maybe you belong on that side.
Because he is Satan.
Time to find out.
Alright kids, welcome to Central Island. My name is Misery. I'm your show, The Drag Show. Oh yeah. Man, that's my sugar. And this is my little doggy friend. Hi, you like the doggy? Hi, what's your name? Emily. Hi, Emily. How are you? You want to dance for the people?
Oh, you're good. Nah. Amelie, just walk off stage anytime, yo. You don't need to be doing this. You see, Amelie, what you're next to right now is a grown-ass man dressed up in a dress and makeup and a wig. And, yeah, I mean, the dude's a little weird. Let's just keep it a buck. He's just kind of a weird guy now. If he wants to be weird, he can do that all he wants. But Amelie, you know, I feel like you shouldn't really be involved in that at such a young age. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be dancing, you can do, I don't know, some ring around the rosy pocket full of posies with other people your age, but I don't know necessarily if I would support you just kind of dancing with this grown-ass man who's maybe not the most mentally stable. I would say maybe he's a little bit off the what's it called, off the rails a little bit.
You good?
What?
No, F that. I'm out of here.
He took my advice. He just ran away. God bless him, bro. Abort. It's like that scene in Rick and Morty. Pull me out. I said pull me out. Here it is. Pull me out.
Actually, I think it shuts off automatically once your brain is liquid. Don't know, don't care. Pull me out. Hey, pull me out. Can you hear me?
No, they cannot.
Why not?
Because the code you just uploaded wasn't actually my portal gun formula.
It was a virus.
Full control over the brainalyzer.
Classic.
I'm out of here. That's your job. All right, we don't do this.
Uh-oh. Someone else offered their kid up. Go up there, little one. It's time to be acceptant.
No. Ha!
By the way, you know, those two words, acceptance and inclusive, they're such misleading words because the word acceptance literally just means the action or process of being received as adequate or suitable, typically to be admitted into a group. This definition by itself isn't a positive thing. Like, it literally just means like, okay, like you're allowed to be here. Allowing people to be accepted and like suitable to fit in somewhere isn't always a good thing because there are bad people that get accepted to places. If you look at this is what, you know, the minor attracted people on Twitter are trying to do, the pedophiles. They want to be accepted. The same thing with the, you know, the people that want to do it with animals. It's the zoophiles. They want acceptance too. So not accepting and not including those people, that's good. And I would argue that not accepting these people that want to, you know, dance with little kids on stage, I would say that's probably not deserving of acceptance either.
You trying to take my job from me, aren't you? She just walked up to me and was like, what you do? You want to do a little dance number for me? Oh, okay. Well, let me back.
I'm surprised you have kids dancing at the drum.
Don't be over And here you go. This is all you. Now break down. Okay, up.
Pedophiles, bro.
Go ahead. Shake it down. Shake it down. Yeah. Up. You going. You walking.
Can't make this up. We come to a pride event and we're watching a kid dance for 5 minutes. What the fuck is this, bro? This is weird.
Turn around. Sophie Marie is trying to take my job. Get it up for Sophie Marie! Alright, you all ready to start the show?
See the light in her eyes and it starts to
We're posted up here with the and the kids.
Okay.
Honestly, bro, I did not expect to see kids here. I thought it was potentially just some online social media stuff and people blow it out of proportion, but this is fucking insane to see that there's little kids here and that there's kids dancing in front of everyone with dudes dressed as girls. This is fucking horrible.
Okay. Okay, alright. No need for all that, bro. Like, what? Dude, he's got like a plastic bag on his head or something. Gee, listen, man. To each their own, but come on, man. Like, what the hell is even this? Like, what are we even doing? Like, bro, like, what? Like, you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, 2 tickets to this, please? Really? Am I missing something? Like, I just don't get it.
Out of all the people to grab, bro,
Yeah, come on. Like, what? They're not even, like, what? Dude, oh my god, if this was my parent when I was little, they brought me to one of these and they were like, okay, we're gonna throw you on stage with this pelican peacock freak or whatever that guy's dressed as, and you're just gonna dance and, you know, we're gonna watch as your innocence is basically nothing by the time you're 5. It's like, alright. Like, what would I do? I just, like, self-admit to the orphanage? Like, I write my own application to, like, the adoption center? I don't even know, man. It's just crazy, too, because how do they think people are gonna look at this? Like, even if you're there, and, you know, maybe it's not weird for you because you're so used to it. Like, do you understand, like, from an outsider, people who don't go to these events, who just don't normally get exposed to this sort of content, do they understand how this looks? They must not, because, like, they're just doing this in public. They're just recruiting kids. Like, hey, you wanna come on stage and throw it back with me? It's like, what? Like, even if you want to do this, I feel like out of self-preservation and, like, optically, you shouldn't, you know, just to, like, make sure videos like this don't get made on you.
all the people to grab.
Ready? Hey!
What the fuck? No. Oh, what? Dude. Go to jail, bro. Go to jail! You know, I don't know if you're a fan of, like, canned soup for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but that's what they're serving, man. That's all you're gonna be able to eat. Like, what? This is public indecency, dude. Oh, can I even show this? My same reaction. Get this guy off the stage, bro. Get him right to the therapist's office. This is PTSD in the making.
Play anyone lets us interview them after they see my reaction to this shit. There's no way. I'm dressed up OD right now. Like, I got the gay shades, gay shirt, gay hat, and I'm still getting looks. Like, people can still sense that I'm like, this is fucking disgusting. We're like front row. Everyone's looking at us right now.
Dude, what?
Give me a little bit more, baby.
Oh, damn, he's straight infiltrating, bro. He's really trying to sell it. He's like, okay, you know, I can break it down too. God, bro, I want to see how far he's able to get away with this because this is straight up infiltration. This is espionage, you know? Because I feel like if he can really sell it, this could make for some of the best content on YouTube, you know? Imagine he just doesn't even show up as straight at all. Like, their gaydars are going off. They're like, okay, 100%, this guy's a queer. He's on our side. That'd be a crazy betrayal when he says that he doesn't like penis.
Give me a little bit more.
Alright, I'm in a sticky situation here. The drag queen wants to get me on stage to dance with him, which I definitely don't want to do, but maybe actually that isn't such a bad idea.
Sir, I know you're trying to dance with me. You know what he told me? He said, I'm white, I have no rhythm. You have rhythm, baby. Come here, sugar. You have rhythm, baby.
This is what we call hiding in plain sight. I love this strategy. It really is this simple. If you want to sell it, you gotta just play the role and not think about it too deep. Because he already has the looks, and all he has to do now is really just lock in, dial in, focus on what he can control, and just go for it. And I think he's gonna go for it.
Come on, Sonny, you got rhythm. You got rhythm.
Baby, what's your name?
Sonny.
Damn, I know that mic just smells crazy too. Like he had to put that up near his nose. He's like, Sonny.
Sonny, are you the delight?
I hope he's drinking because I'd have to be drunk for this, bro. Like I'd have to be straight hammered in order to get this sort of content out. Honestly, maybe after our face reveal, I just, you know, pack a few Mike's Hard Seltzers, a few maybe White Claws or something. Go to one of these next June. Maybe I got a cameraman with the DSLR. We're just getting the best content out there on YouTube.
Oh, y'all got that one, huh? Y'all got that one. Come here, Sonny. We gonna get you in the middle. Now, we gonna put on some music for Sonny, and we gonna see what Sonny got to break down. Give me that cocktail so you don't spill it.
You see, I stick out like a sore thumb here. My disguise is a rainbow Boston shirt with the tag still on it and a banana bucket hat. They can smell the cis straight white maleness on me. Although it's weird, I know I have to dance with this drag queen if I want to get a single interview with these people.
That's crazy. They can smell the cis white straight male on me. They can smell that my favorite movie is Wolf of Wall Street. They can smell that I had a crush on the girls from Total Drama Island. They can smell that I listen to Lil Yachty. Like they can just smell the stereotypes off him. That's crazy. That I wear Dior Sauvage and I wear Panda Nike Dunks. Okay, he's really selling it right now. He's selling this shit like a used car salesman. I gotta give it to him. He's really trying to, you know, enter this Matrix environment. I love it. Everyone's talking about escape the Matrix, and I guess this guy's been escaped, but re-entering it is even harder once you're out. And I gotta say, he's doing a great job. Although, I mean, was that a Fortnite dance move? I think he was doing the default dance there for a second, but I mean, it worked.
All right. Take your cocktail, Sonny. Thank you, Sonny. Give it up for Sonny. Sonny tried. Sonny did try.
Nice job, Sonny.
Thank you, guys.
We're currently balls deep now. I mean, I put on the fucking shirt and the hat to fit in. But like, there's no, bro, how the fuck are we about, we're gonna be the enemies going home. Like, I don't think they realize that shit. Oh my God, bro, that was fucked. Dude, I was standing there going like this, and out of nowhere, I'm on stage with a drag queen. All right, now that we have the LGBTQ IDGAF street cred, we can finally get into interviewing them. How'd you guys like the show? Good?
We loved it.
Are you guys part of the LGBT community? So just here to show support?
That's even worse. Like, imagine not even being gay and you find a reason to bring your kid here. Like, what? Like, you gotta at least be a part of it. Then you have an excuse. Not that you do have an excuse, but you know, you can kind of understand it. Like, bro, you're not even in this and you're bringing your kid here? Like, what the hell is even that? I noticed the, father noticeably absent here. Sorry. But, like, I don't know, man. Like, if you're the husband and you co-signing this, or you're like, oh yeah, have a great time. Send me all the videos of our daughter, you know, dancing with this, peacock dude who's teaching them how to twerk on stage. stage. I'd love that photo. That'd be great for the Christmas cards. Like, dude, oh, Jesus. Like, what does she have to gain here, bro? Take her to an aquarium. Learn about some, like, phytoplankton or some, I don't know, colony of shrimp. Something educational. This is, like, haram. And listen, bro, even if you don't think this is degenerate, could we at least admit that it's, like, useless? Like, it's not educational. You're not learning anything. You're not growing. Even if you don't think that it's disgusting, which I do, can we admit that it's not, like, productive?
Yeah.
What does pride mean to you?
Living your best life, doing whatever the fuck you want to do. That's what it means to me.
Okay. And what do you think some of the biggest issues facing the LGBTQ community are right now?
People not having respect and understanding that people can do whatever they want and living their lives the way that they want to.
Is that, what the hell is that? I can do whatever I want? You sound like a I don't know, like a middle schooler who wants to stay up past their bedtime. I can do whatever I want. Like, what? I mean, like, what? Like, that's a very childish attitude, you know? I feel like you're, I don't know, 30-something, still trying to maintain to your youthful, rebellious nature, when it's like you're an adult. You should be setting an example, not LARPing as if you're a teenager trying to rebel and, I don't know, like, be different. I don't think it's time to do that anymore. I think those times came and went. Now it's time to fill out a tax form and drop your kids off at school, not bring them to pride parades to show how much of a savage you are.
Live them authentically. I think that people are in their heads a lot and they're critical because of whatever they learned growing up, but get over that shit.
So it's criticism from other people.
Yes.
And what do you think the solution to that is?
Education. Education.
So showing it more in schools and teaching them?
Absolutely. As a former educator, I think it's super important that people make sure their kids, my kid, is here. And I want her to understand that everyone is different. Everyone lives a unique life. And we have...
Okay, but what is the actual benefit of that? Like, I get, like, okay, yeah, everyone's different, whatever. Bring them here so you can see how different people are. But can we just at least agree that because people are different, you know, some people are just better than others, right? Like, some cultures and some things that you can do are better than others. Like, yeah, people are different, I get that. Like, there are murderers and there are people who don't murder. There are firemen and there are people who make YouTube commentary videos, right? There's some people that are more beneficial to society than others. So it's like, wouldn't you want to show your kids, like, the best example of what's beneficial to society, right? So why are we doing this? It's like, oh, everyone's different. It's like, yeah, I agree. And I believe in, because of that, there's meritocracy, meaning that some people rank higher than others in terms of, like, sheer productivity, benefit to society, etc., etc. So I would want to show my kids those people. Those are good role models, not the literal freaks that are twerking on stage and getting your kids to join them.
You have to respect everyone.
How'd you like the show?
You don't have to respect everyone, by the way. Some people do not deserve respect. That's just a fact.
Nice? Adorable. Okay then. I guess taking your kids to drag shows is teaching them to be respectful. That's what I'm gonna do. What do you guys think some of the biggest issues are right now facing the LGBT community?
I mean, we just saw a very fun drag show, but I feel like conservatives have definitely identified drag as like something that they can target and that they can like make seem like something very like perverted and weird when it's not. So I feel like that is definitely an issue. I feel like trans kids are definitely being targeted also.
What are you guys making?
Just a little video of like a vlog kind of thing.
Hell yeah.
You want to be in it?
I am staff. I'm also not gay, so I'm not a good person to answer your questions about pride. However, you should talk to my comms team because they would probably like boost whatever you put out. That's something you're posting somewhere.
Okay, like they promote it or something on.
Yeah, I mean we shared it on an Instagram story or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be nice. They just have like no idea. I think they think I'm like gay or like I'm like with them or doing a documentary. I don't fucking know what they think.
No, but it worked.
It worked, bro. The dancing worked. The dancing worked, bro. They have no idea. They're all down. But that was genius, bro. That was a chess move. Are you part of the LGBT community?
This guy's got to be careful, though. He's walking in a minefield. Like, sure, he's doing well. He's navigating pretty well right now. I'll have to give him credit for that. But, you know, one false move, one quick slip, maybe the wrong delivery on a certain question, maybe the wrong question entirely. His cover is blown. It's straight up evacuate, abort, mission abort, pull me out, get to the chopper. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta get out, get out.
You're just here to show support.
I'm just here to support.
What are your pronouns?
What you mean?
Like your pronouns. No, you're good, you're good. He, him?
Can't do this, bro. He, him.
Do you think kids can be transgender too?
No. They can decide whenever they want, but I don't know.
Yeah, you know this guy's just there for the security check. He's just trying to make some money doing security and, you know, protecting this event. But he is not about all that, you know what I mean? Like, he's only here if someone gets violent, you know? He just wants to make sure it doesn't get out of hand. He's just trying to collect. But you can tell he's just like, I don't know about all that, you know?
I really don't know how to answer that question.
Do you think that showing them this, like, drag shows and this kind of stuff would influence that decision?
It could.
I think he thought it was, like, part of them, so he was like,
was scared,
yeah, he was like scared
You
to
should have
answer.
just told him straight up.
Yo, brother, I'm one of you. First off, like, what are your guys' pronouns?
I use he, him pronouns.
She, her. She, her.
What do you guys think are some of the biggest issues that the LGBTQ community faces right now?
Currently, there's legislation being passed, like anti-transgender legislation, I think in particular, as well as just like general acceptance. Like it's not super mainstream anymore. And I mean, I don't know. I think it just needs to be a little bit more normalized.
How do you think we normalize it? Like start teaching it in schools more, or what's the best move?
Yeah, I think sexual education needs to be more inclusive. I didn't learn about any LGBT sexual education when I was in school.
What, like middle, high school?
Maybe elementary school, but I think that in particular, that's when you need to start learning about those things.
One big criticism that I always see on social media from
yes, elementary school. Who could forget, you know? Looking back, when I think about how my elementary school experience could have been better, there's honestly nothing that comes to the forefront of my brain more than, I don't know, seeing like some drag queens just twerk in front of the classroom. I mean, that really would have made the experience a lot better. You know, honestly, looking back, I noticed a lack of pride flags in my math class, and, you know, just thinking about it kind of disgusts me, but hindsight is 2020, and all they had to do is just, you know, hang them up. That would have made my experience 10 times better. You know, in the cafeteria, I mean, where was like the pride food? You know what I mean? We had school lunch, but I noticed the cardboard trays they used to serve the food, there was never any rainbow trays. Like, what's that about? Yeah, you know, honestly, looking back, how could have school been better? They could have just made it gayer, right? Like, make elementary school gay, obviously.
Conservatives is about showing stuff to kids. What do you guys think of that?
I think kids don't give a shit. I don't think it's dangerous. We have kids here today, and they just think it's fun. They just saw a fun little dancer doing a fun little dance, and they don't care.
Do you think that kids can be trans?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, because kids don't have a moral compass. Like, what is this? Like, oh yeah, kids thought it was fun. Yeah, because they're kids. You have to actually instill values and morals on them so they know right from wrong. Saying they don't give a shit does not justify anything. Like, you could put a rated R movie on in front of a kid and he could laugh about it. Doesn't mean you should. It's like, kids don't give a shit. Great. That's a really great bar and great standard to set. Whether or not kids are going to morally condemn something. Oh wait, they can't. I mean, what do you think? A kid's gonna go out there and be, you know, get called on stage by a drag queen to twerk, and the kid's gonna be like, wait a second, I'm actually not age appropriate to be doing this stuff. I'm fully aware of that, and I'm gonna step off stage now. Like, no, obviously not. That's why it's the adult's job to protect the kids. It's the most, like, really brain-dead line of logic I've heard probably in this whole video.
I mean, I think a lot of the times people don't really realize it until they go through puberty and realize that they hate what's happening, but it's definitely possible for them to realize earlier.
Countries like Uganda, they just ban gay people.
Homosexuals have no space in Uganda.
What do you think of that, and should the U.S. take action?
I'm really upset about it. I think the U.S. as a richer country, just like as a first world country, has like an obligation to help people, the Ugandans, gay Ugandans, LGBT ones, because it's wrong and it's unacceptable. I feel like we have the resources to do it. We have the money. I think we have an obligation to help other countries who don't really know what they're doing in terms of being safe to people.
So what does your shirt mean?
What does my shirt mean? So it just means that when people want to be called something, they should be respected, and you should call them what they want to be called. It's just basic respect. Cultures all around the world have this basic rule. It's not an exception. It's nothing weird about that.
Why
yes,
Satan?
Basic cultures worship Satan, I believe most countries in this world are majority Christian. Obviously, you know, on the eastern side, you have a lot of Muslim countries, but I don't think any Satanist countries are out there. Like, no country is a self-ID Satanist country.
Because Satan's awesome.
Satan's awesome?
Yeah.
Are you religious at all?
I am, but I'm not a Satanist. Yeah, I have my own strange off-the-wall religion thing, but I'm not pushing an agenda here. This is just supposed to be fun and funny and all that. Since you're talking to a guy who's a religious studies nerd, I have like multiple degrees in religious studies, I'll tell you that Satan is oftentimes a symbol, things on the edge or things on the outside, groups of people or individuals who have legitimate things to do, legitimate things to say, legitimate options, legitimate things that they want to do with their lives, but are often rejected by the mainstream, but they're still legitimate.
Is that even true? Like, are you even rejected by the mainstream at this point? Like, you're quite literally wearing a Satanist shirt, open about your devil worship, and nobody cares. Like, obviously you're being recorded for a video because it's content, but these people are reading their books in the background. Target, a multi-billion-dollar company, just partnered with a Satan worshiper and was selling, I think, either shirts or pins that say Satan respects pronouns too. There's a lot of people in Hollywood that, you know, influence movies and TV that they openly worship Satan. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's a popular thing right now to be like, oh, I'm a Satanist or whatever. So it's like, are you really even being edgy anymore? Like, I get they think they're being edgy because that's sort of maybe what it was in like the 80s or something. But like at this point, like we're just used to it. Like we just see the Satanist imagery and obviously we don't accept it, but it's just normal. You know what I mean? Or it's becoming normalized. So people aren't like shocked when they see it. So this idea of like society and the mainstream doesn't accept us. It's like, first of all, they shouldn't. But second of all, it's like, I don't know. I feel like you kind of are. Like you could probably go most places wearing that shirt and not fear for your safety. And I would consider that being like accepted. Whereas like if you wore like a MAGA shirt or a MAGA hat, go to the wrong place, take a wrong turn, depending on what state you're in, I don't know, you might actually be in danger. So that's kind of my point.
Kind of what that means for me.
Okay, so like the media portrays marginalized groups as satanic.
No. This is not to portray people as being satanic. It's just that Satan is a symbol of those folks who are on the edge. And some of those folks embrace that symbolism.
One of the biggest problems I've noticed the conservatives have with the whole movement is about showing it to kids. That's what I've seen on social media a lot. What do you think of that?
Showing what to kids exactly?
Like kids at drag shows, for example, or teaching LGBTQ stuff in school. What do you think of all of that? Should it be taught more or taught less?
Kids being exposed to these things in public in a safe environment and learning about them in school. That's what school is for, and that's what the public arena is. This isn't dangerous. None of this is dangerous. Nothing like this is a threat.
I mean, do you know what the thing on your shirt like stands for? Eternal pain and suffering. Do you know what hell is? You're the religious studies major. None of this is dangerous. I mean, what you're literally promoting, the idea of Satan and hell. I mean, like, yeah, that's like quite literally, I think, the most dangerous thing there is. Now, even if you don't believe in that, I mean, you know, that's fine. But this dude does because he's wearing the shirt, you know?
This would be like saying other religious groups are automatically a threat. Like saying Muslims are a threat because they're Muslim. They're not. It's just another alternative. It's just another way that people can think and live and be. And LGBTQ folks are the same thing. And if this fits who you are as an individual, whether you're Muslim, Satanist, LGBTQ, it doesn't matter because there's something dangerous there. It's good for people to feel that they should be accepted and have a path forward for them that works for them.
No thanks. I understand the need to coexist and get along regardless of our differences, but you're literally promoting Satan. Like, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna pass on the we can all be buddies, you know? If you want to be my friend, which you probably wouldn't want to be my friend, I'm gonna decline your offer, you know? I'm gonna say, nah, you're good, you know, repent, take off the shirt, find God, then we'll talk. In the meantime, let's just, you know, that thing that you were saying during COVID, 6 feet apart, let's try to keep that. Let's keep the distance.
That's what's important. So, yes, it should be in the public.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that
I
makes
think his shirt means that he is Satan.
Whoa!
That he respects his son's pronouns because his son is trans. His name is Alex. And I think because he is Satan, it means he respects pronouns.
He's a very little kid.
Come on, Satan.
I think it's hilarious that you just asked a religious scholar about Satanism. He could have gone on for like 7 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say, bro.
Okay, yeah, I think with that, we're gonna stop it here. If you'd want to watch the rest of this video, where the confrontation starts, you can do that for yourself. I'll link it down below. But that all being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I don't even know what I just watched, but yeah, take care.